I want my base spells to actually be the more powerful ones, because Supernova's pretty much going to kill things regardless, or at least I hope it does. And that means I can, that means I'll have to rely on these things. So let's sleep. Boosh. Okay, did not actually take out the imps all the way, and that's a problem, because those aqua orbs hurt. Okay, beautiful. Luckily we outranged them slightly. So that is something that I'm probably going to want to think about. And I mentioned Elemental Trident, and it's not actually a bad choice right now. Stasis. Question is that a Shrine of Destiny, or is that a, you know, that one over there? I'm trying to figure out if it's Shrine of Destiny or if it's just one of the basic Moa heads. Because I'm leery about charging in. I think I'm leery enough to the point where I'm not going to bother with it. So, ow. Little bit of damage from the shocker type enemies. Looks like they're all dead though, so that's super, super useful. Just gotta murder the burrowers. And I think that, yep, there's a burrower scout. I was wondering where those shots were coming from. I guess it was obvious at the time, but he does not want to pop up. Because he does not want to get hit, which is, I guess I can commiserate with. Note to self, don't stand in sandstorms. It hurts. So we get 2 health packs. That's good, especially because we're running Doctor. So I got that going for me. Let's just make him sleep for a second. Oh, did not think that one through. Oh well, not the end of the world either. Probably just could have been patient for a second. Would have been totally fine. Ow. Oh well, we get plenty of health and keep going. Light rune. Ooh, that's exciting. Another health pack. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I don't know if it would put me up to full. I think it would, and I'd rather just kind of. Oh Jesus Christ. We made. Oh, that's a thing that happens. Okay, so I'm going to quickly buff double lightning. Things just got a little bit on the hairy side of things. Okay, because those orbs are going to mess with my ship pretty hard. Luckily, we're running Doctor perk. So, oh, that one's not dead. Took me forever to hit that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do, go invincible for a second and just murder him. Then, I'm going to put him to sleep, avoid those shots for a second, and then see if I can murder him from a distance. Beautiful. More shock. Wow. That's a lot of shock. I'm probably going to hold on to the next one. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm trying to think. Okay, what is the torrent spell? I'd swear it's like fire, shock, and something. Not Scarlet Salvo, it's current. Dang, it needs an earth rune. Why does everything need earth runes? I think with my long-range spell, my first long-range spell, that doesn't go into storage, I think that is going to be current. Just because current is very solid, does a lot of damage, and, I mean, the unfortunate side effect is it does have a very long cooldown, but I think that's reducible. I think it is. But that would be better than the alternative. Okay. Had to just focus for a second there. Did not want to get multiple imped. So, thus far, things seem to be working out. We've got mummy invincibility if we need it. We've got a high amount of damage for anything that actually gets close to me. And we've got... I should remember to use oil slick more often. Guess I don't get in a whole lot of direct combat situations. I'm actually going to get over here and take out that... Oh, jeez. Those summoners. Note to self, go after the summoners first and foremost. Otherwise, problems happen. Jeez. Okay. So, we're not dead yet. And... more shock runes. No earth runes. But a lot of shock runes. Well, either way, I'm hoping we get more health packs along the way here. Usually don't get a whole lot of health packs on tier 2, but sometimes they happen. Also forgot to cut the record. Oh, shit. This may be where we die. I'm gonna get close and actually go with the invincibility, charge him to death maneuver. Okay. What the? Oh, my inventory's full. I was wondering, it's like, why can't I pick it up? So we are a bit of a pickle. We are injured. Very glad I went mummy mode for this one. We would have had some serious problems otherwise. I was thinking of going Bard, but the problem is Bard is close range only. And... oh, took a little bit of stupid damage there. No summoners, though. We got that going for us. I'm actually just going to hide back here for a second. Nope. shit. We are in a really tough position. And a lot of it's my fault for being hasty. Okay, so first off, I'm going to put some light runes into Supernova. Get that range up. Because all we need is one. And might as well buff the one that we have instead of wasting it on the one that we don't. We've got more air runes. Going to pop that into Lullaby. Dark runes too. Might as well just use what I can. Because currently we've got at least double damage. And I have to remember to stop at 8. But I'm not going to have a whole lot of runes for that yet. Okay, then we get another shock rune. We've got a water rune over here, but unfortunately it's being held hostage, which I'm not happy about. Like, I might be able to get to it, but at the same time, I might not be able to. Luckily, we do have one more health pack. For a second, I thought we were absolutely screwed. Luckily, we do have Lullaby, Invincibility, and a Supernova, and at this point, we've gotten Supernova's range up to the point where we can probably use it confidently on taking out most enemies in a room. That was not nearly as much healing as I thought it was going to be. Oh well, let's just go. So I'm thinking, I want to clear the last of the rooms just in case we get health packs because they tend to be rare as we go down. So I guess if we go into storage room, perfect. I was hoping for this. And just the oil slicker is really kind of useless. So I'm probably going to replace that soon. Doesn't look like we're getting a whole lot of luck from the rocks though. No luck whatsoever. Let's see what the last room is. I'd love to get that water, but if push comes to shove, I'm not picking it up. Okay, perfect. We get this power room, and we've got a pair of these guys who can't hit me with their stupid boomerang things. Oh, nuts. I'm gonna go with Soul Rip, just because as nice as Doctor is, it's no guarantee. It's like going for double Supernova. You really don't know if you're ever going to get that second Earth rune, so it's probably not best to bet on it. Let's just grab what we got and go with what we can. Looks like that's it. So, okay. I'm going to do something dumb. There we go. Invincibility. I forgot we have invincibility. And yeah, it is on a long cooldown, but it's probably fine, especially because we have Lullaby. Okay. I'm just gonna keep getting... I'm gonna keep going with entropy levels. Might as well keep boosting that up. It's already at a passive 4 between Elf and those two. So, at the very least, double lightning gets super accurate, and I believe that really helps... Oh, thank you. I believe that will really help our Prismatic Devil as well. The Prismatic Devil is, like, super undefined. Oh, well. And we get a storage closet as our first room that we go into. That's actually hella convenient. We also get more water runes. And health. Okay, who are we fighting? That's... Oh, hello. This looks like a party. Jeez, that's a rumbler. So, the reason why I went with Soul Rip in the end, largely because there's no betting on if you're going to get enough health pickups. I would have loved to go with Double Doctor, but at the same time, assuming each Soul Rip heart is 1 health, then that 3 just basic humanoids killed equals the Doctor perk. And there's a guarantee that we're pretty much going to be fighting humanoids as we go along. So I'm just going to say that as my logic. And considering I have more shock runes, I'm just going to keep piling them into double lightning. Actually, I can only put 2 more in before it maxes out. And fire runes into Supernova. Might as well get that super powerful too. I guess I should worry about current, so I should probably hold on to 2 of those. Okay, that's a shrine. Oh, and that's these chicks. Okay, well, she's dead. That was the important part. Oh, they're not all dead. There are 2 of them. That's a problem. That is a serious problem. Okay, good. We had that going for us. Now here's the question. He's scary. Because I can probably lure out his shots, but they hurt like hell. So what I'm actually going to do is the very boring method and wait for my invincibility to come back. If only because otherwise we're just going to probably get hit really hard by him. Because those little orby things, while dodgeable, I'm not going to bet on it, especially with such a low health that we're running at. I would much rather just take the extraordinarily cowardly route and just natter on while I wait. I really do wish this game actually had a passive health regeneration, or something, because as much as I enjoy kind of the economy of it all, I would very much prefer to not have to wait to get all my health back. Well, let's not even wait to get my health back. Just hope I get my health back, so we don't... Okay, so I'm gonna get over here, nuke these guys. All we have left are the... whatever spell that is. Wow, we might actually get maxed out damage, double lightning. That doesn't happen very often. Makes me kind of happy. Let's just be wary of the... There we go. Beautiful. And a little bit of health here and there. It's not much, but it's good enough. And we get an event room. What's the event room have to say for us? The answer is... protect the dude. Well, I'm just going to bust up all the rocks, and I'll probably come back to it, because if I have double supernova, then we're golden. If I don't, then we're not overwhelmingly golden. I don't know. I'll probably do it anyway. It really just does depend on how much health we have by the time we leave this floor. I like it when all of my prismatic devil abilities kind of match up with each other. Someday I will do double prismatic devil. It's a serious thing that I want to do. It's just one of those where it's hard, because you really just do need 6 entropy runes. It's pretty hard to come across. Let's see what we got. So we get 1 air rune. So I'm gonna put this air rune into lullaby. Get that duration up. And let's avoid damage zone. Okay, I think I avoided it. What do we got? Oh. It's the zombie lord. Well, this is actually kind of encouraging. Because, well, the mini zombies aren't nearly as threatening when you have stupid amounts of... Oh, well, that is actually kind of painful. And he's burrowing underground. So yeah, the little zombie explosions kind of hurt. So what I'm going to do, supernova from there, and wallop on him for a sec. Jeez, he does not have much health, actually. So we got that going for us. And as soon as he pops back up, I'll probably lullaby again and supernova again. Really does depend when he's going to pop up. I got to be careful, though. Those little zombies are kind of problematic. Oh, jeez, what is that? He's got like a laser. Never seen that before. Unless it's this thing over here. Nope, never mind. There's no thing over here. I'm losing a lot of health, though. Oh, shoot. Couple seconds. Let's see if I can murder him the rest of the way. Just go invincible. Okay, there we go. And all we have left are the mini zombies. Holy crap. I'm very glad I did not do that event room. Otherwise, this would have killed us. Whew. I thought he was going to be a pushover. Serves me right. Okay, we want basic shock rune. No, we can fit 2 in. That's an insane amount of shock. Well, it's also a really nice amount of damage. So I need to find a combinable... Oh, wait. We have an entropy rune. Is that what I need for current? I don't actually remember. No, it needs earth. Because we got water, fire. What can I make? There's magma laser, which actually I could have used last time. Oh, but it was a dwarven run. It's got a longish cooldown. It's not bad. Because we have elemental trident. Okay, so what I'm going to do... What do we got? Lots of speed, lots of water. Runedex, creatable spells, discovered. What can I make? Pike Dance, Coward Cast, Elemental Trident, Remnants, Hot Feet. So I was thinking, if I ever do a specific double Prismatic Devil, Flame Devil, Lightning Devil, whatever, I'd want to do it actually with Nacreus's Clouds, because you could use Nacreus's Clouds to bounce you and all the enemies all over the place. And if you're bouncing, but you're a Wrecking Ball, who cares? So we've got Shock Array, which isn't bad. Divergent Catalyst. It's good. Shock Devil. We could do Biting Echoes as another spell. It's another long cooldown ultimate spell. Either that or I could just go with the very basic Scarlet Salvo. Yeah, it's tempting. Particle Spray, Wind Aura. I guess the thing is I really just want some earth so I can make everything that I want to make, but I can't. Makes me sad. So what I'm actually going to do is go back down. What's it called? Not Soul Breach, not Hot Feet. It's where it was like Lava Lance or whatever. Where'd it go? Some kind of fire spell. Or do I not have it? Is it just under all? Oh, Magma Laser. magma laser, and it requires 2 fire, and I only have 1. So, I could make one of... I never know. Okay, let's do water, shock. Biting echoes, goodbye this. We'll just have the build of the clearing ults. And we're still going to want supernova. But I am going to have to probably fill my storage slots with like more useful stuff. Okay, what do we got along here? Gonna use that for a second. Oh, shit. That's a lot of damage. Coming from a lot of different directions that I don't want to be near. Okay. Whew. There we go. Supernova did not kill them. Didn't even get close to killing them. We're in problem zone. At least, even though, despite my extremely reduced speed. Okay. Breathe easy, Wander. Despite my reduced speed, they were still having a fair amount of trouble hitting me, and apparently I picked up some kind of health pack there. Nice. Okay, we're not dead yet. That zombie really messed up our jams. So I'm gonna wait for Supernova to come back, because at this point we need Lullaby Supernova, because the enemies have too much health to be killed any other way. So Lullaby Supernova. Bam. Okay, works perfectly. Or mostly perfectly. Boosting the range on that was probably going to be a very good idea, and boosting the damage would be really nice. Don't know when I'm going to get that, though. So, I could go into this room, but we are injured. This is why I want the second Supernova. Fortunately, we need an Earth Rune for that, and this game is not being forthcoming. It's like it knows what I want to do. So what we're going to do is, probably as far as the combo goes, Lullaby, Supernova, and if everybody's left, Biting Echoes. So, a couple more seconds. This is probably good enough. Let's do this, and bam. Okay, oh, don't forget to take out the Imp Shrine. So, well, that's actually very convenient. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna pick up that health pickup. Chances. No, I'm gonna leave it here just in case, because it might actually put us to full, and the staircase is right there, so it's not gonna be much backtracking. Unfortunately, speaking of backtracking, we have to walk all the way back just to get to that one rune that we haven't been to, because I could do hit list. I think it was hit list over there. Because now I actually have a fair amount of spells and backup spells and all that kind of jazz. Which, you know, normally would have been concerning. So, if we do hit list, we can just... Well, it's not hit list, it's protect the dude. Or protect the non-dude? I don't even know. Okay, all we have left... Oh... Another one of those shriney things. Luckily, I've got my invincibility ready. These guys hurt, though. Ah, there's our Earth Rune. Finally. What am I going to do? Getting close. And wallop them good. Beautiful. And we get a health pickup for it, and we're not done yet. But what I'm going to do is hold on. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to the runes for at least a little while. Let's start with the bouncing stuff. This is probably a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea. I think we can all agree on this one. Okay. We have problems. Because Okay. Good, there's a health pack there. I got a lot of rocks that I can bust up, but those earth mages are messing with my shit. And I want to stay away from the Dark Knight. Because Dark Knights hurt. I believe. I have to watch out for those eruptions, because unfortunately the eruptions are completely random. Okay. Whew. Hurt a little bit. Okay, so we can do soul absorption, or we could get more runes. We're halfway there. We're not living on a prayer. I'm gonna go with soul absorption. Ow. Or maybe not ow. Maybe I healed? Hard to tell. Either way, what we need to do is kill the next boss, and we're going to be full health going down to floor 6. That is very encouraging. Or, probably should have held off on the rune for just a second, just because we can actually go do that event room, which I believe is hit list. Now, I think me picking out Biting Echoes was actually not a good idea. In retrospect, purely because I really need that second supernova, and me having to wait a whole couple of floors just to replace it. Honestly, I'm not even going to be using it most of the time. So, I think what I might end up doing is, yeah, just get rid of it and get that second supernova. Because, as much as I like Biting Echoes, I need to keep Mindlessness. It's very solid. And it's a good spell. It's a great spell. But we need to take everybody out in the first go. or we're going to have some problems. So we got 2 supernovas, and I'm going to try and keep them even. We also have an entropy rune. Thought I had something I could use entropy runes for. Oh well, let's see what I got in here. But we do have this. So what I might want to do... No, they're not moving. I was thinking I'd be able to, but it doesn't work. Okay. Oh, we got that going for us. Okay. Bam, and we're full health, apparently. Nice. That makes me very happy. Yay! Still need more earth runes, though. But, oh, good thing I didn't somehow go through that door. Oh, this is a problem. I'm going with soul absorption level 2, and... Oh, this is all a problem. And more defense. More health is tempting, but we already have level 2 soul absorption, which is incredibly useful. Especially because that's going to give us the very necessary health requirement to get through this. And if I'm doing the double supernova, we're going to want mindlessness ASAP. But yeah, apart from that, I'm actually feeling pretty confident about this, which is great because we're on nightmare difficulty. Yes, I am going with the cheesiest tactic I've ever concocted, but at the same time, I don't have a whole lot of regrets in favor of success. So, more defense. I'm just piling it all into defense. I think I take, what, 25% reduced damage? That's really good. That is really good. And, because we've got 2 supernovas, we don't have to worry about the cooldown. One is going to be a little bit weaker than the other, but not the end of the world. I just have to make sure I don't use them both on a room. Unless I really need to use them both on a room. Oh, let's go this direction, I guess. Who are we fighting? I don't know. But they're all dead. And it looks like we've got Imp Spawner. No big deal. Actually, flawless room. So if I could get the ability to, like when you clear a room flawlessly, you get a buff. If I could get that, that would actually be really nice too. Because we don't have to wait very long for Lullaby to go off cooldown. I think it's only a 20-second wait. And that's perfect. Oh, looks like it was a storage room, so I guess waiting there was unnecessary. But still wise, because, you know, cautious approach is the victorious approach at this point. Even though we do actually have a fair amount of health, we have very awful firepower. Hit list. If I do hit list, what I'd probably do... Oh, hey. This might be a terrible idea. It's Brahms the Stormlord. Wait a second. Runedex. Oh, wait, no. No, it was the other one. There's a problem. Okay, Brahms should be alright. Yep. Brahms should be totally fine. We do so much damage that we can pretty much just nuke his stuff. Okay. I was trying to hit him with both, but didn't take. Oh well, not the end of the world. Jeez, I am stunned in here. Okay, let's just supernova. I'm taking a fair amount of damage though. Note to self, getting stuck inside Brahms' storm is a giant pain in the butt. So we do have some concerns, specifically getting stuck in there and having issues, but we do so much damage that we do have some nice perks. Specifically being invulnerable. Nope, I'm actually just stunned. That stun is rough. Okay, let's oh, come on, what's he doing? He's stuck, and I'm taking lots of damage. We're on to phase 3. Let's get out of there. Okay. And I'm actually just gonna back off for a second. We've got Lullaby in a couple of seconds, and I can at the very least use that to get close to him. Watch out for the hail. Okay, thank you very much. Let's just kill him the rest of the way. Beautiful. And we should be fine. Whew. Scary boss fights. Okay, so we get a couple of hearts, pushes us back up to full. Let's put mindlessness back onto our build. Runedex. What triples can we make? That's me clicking out of the window. Creatables, undiscovered. So I've got fire, dark. It's tempting, but I really should use the fire rune. So let's actually go back, use the fire rune. I've boosted this one a little bit, so let's use it there. Back to the Runedex. Creatable spells. Undiscovered. So Water, speed, speed. That's not a bad one, especially because I'm not using water for anything. Okay, water, speed, speed. What's this give us? Bungee. Fires 2 bullets that, when they connect with something, launch the caster and cause him to deal damage to whatever he hits. Huh. Oh. Okay, so they like go off on the side and you use it kind of as like a weird bungee attack. That's weird. I'll hold on to it. I'll maybe use it for something, but it's got some interesting applications I haven't not considered. So I think I will boost that one. Hello. So we get underdog, grizzly, intellect. We need it. Yeah, it is reducing our health, but at the same time, we've got soul absorption, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so I said I was going to do this. Let's see if I can actually do this normally. It works! Yeah! Okay, I was always wondering about this. It's like, what if you kill everybody at the same time? What happens? Turns out, great things happen. So, we get another triple combiner. And critical spells, undiscovered. Water. Okay, so I want to use the earth runes. Is this one? Neither. So I'm going to boost this one first. And I want to get the... I'm going to have to use my dark and my air. Because I really want all of these to just work flawlessly. Okay, undiscovered. Creatable spells. So, water mine speed. Water mine speed. What's this make? Temporal repeater. Fires a space-empowered bullet. When it hits an enemy, it teleports near the enemy to attempt to strike them again. Effect can hit multiple targets and trigger multiple times. If the bullet hits a wall or misses, the effect ends. What's the cooldown on it? It's 5 seconds. That's a lot of hits, though. A lot of spawn radius. What's the range? I don't know. It's got interesting applications, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do the shuffle. Goodbye, Bungie. You're probably going to murder my face if I use you now. Okay, there we go. So I want to use that spell at least a couple of times, see how it does, because it could actually be a really, really solid spell as we go along. Okay, well, let's go through. Oh, we want B, and then right bumper. Perfect. And that one's still alive, apparently. Well, doesn't matter that much. We get more light runes. We're going to want to buff the range on pretty much everything. Oh, there's like a petrified person that just kind of disappeared there. Weird. Alright, well, we've got at least 2 health pickups sitting around. So, honestly, I'm pretty much flawlessly clearing everything anyway, just because this combo is extremely overpowered. So let's go through, sleep them all. Boom, and it goes the dynamite. So the nice thing is, any enemy that I do actually wake up as a result of, you know, just my basic attacks is probably going to die anyway, just because of how much damage I do with my regular attacks. So we're a little injured, no big deal. Let's keep going. I wonder what the benefits are of doing a flawless room apart from potentially getting that buff. I have no idea, and that would be kind of cool to figure out. Okay, there we go. Take out the speed mages, take out everything. Yeah, so there are certain enemies that are going to get hit by us as we go along here. Shouldn't be a problem. So precise movements, iron skin, second wind, or alacrity mastery. I'm gonna go with iron skin. Why? Because we're not gonna be getting hit that often. This makes our damage received almost down to the 50% mark. It's at 64%. It probably goes up to... Well, it goes down to 60, kind of depending on the buffs from Prismatic Devil. But stunned only immobilizes you. Oh, butts. This is a concern, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to... Well, I'm actually very glad I went invincible there for a second, because we're up against the Bombardier, but we're actually in a very good spot for fighting the Bombardier. Purely because, well, we can go invincible, and we got some seriously heavy nukes. So that was... That's where I already fought a mini-boss on this floor. No, I didn't. I fought a boss on this floor. I didn't know that could happen. Well, either way, I need to also remember to use my temporal repeater spell. Let's see, can I hit them from here? Let's take out the imps and just use temporal repeater. It seems like it's got interesting applications as we go along. Yeah, it actually seems like a really solid spell. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Ow. Oh, geez, that hurts me really bad. Okay, note to self, poison hurts. Don't stand next to them when they explode. Okay, that's a lot of light runes. So, this one has 1 in it, this one has 4. So let's balance them out. Because the most amount of balance we can get here, the better off we're going to be. Because I want maximum coverage. And honestly, if I'm probably, yeah, I'm going to put mindlessness back on the bar. Temporal Repeater's got some interesting applications, but I'd very much prefer to have my spells maxed out as best as possible. So let's cast mindlessness. Oh, storage room. Oh, that's convenient enough. Probably gonna have to take some damage leaving, but it's not the end of the world. I've got plenty of health as we go along. Let's just blow up the Stone-Ides. I don't even know who's left. That's a thing. So all we've got left is the bandit here. He did not steal many things worth anything. This is also a huge floor. Let's just be serious here for a second, okay? Left bumper. Bam! This is probably the cheapest thing I've ever done. I guess next to the previous run, which, no, this is cheaper. Because this time I actually know what I'm doing as opposed to just kind of bumbling through it like a nincompoop. I don't know. I guess nincompoop isn't exactly giving myself a whole lot of credit. This is just the cheapest thing I probably could have come up with, which I'm okay with. So we got mindlessness, this, boom. Okay, that leaves us with like 2 dudes left. That's no big deal. So some kind of damage boost wouldn't be terrible. I'm glad I actually went with the damage reduction thing, because between that and all the healing that we're receiving, we're pretty much indomitable, which I am very appreciative of. Because, yeah, getting stunned is kind of a problem. At the same time, that's what Lullaby and Invincibility are for. That's only a 10% chance. Now, the question is, can you get it a second time for another 15%, but at a 20% chance of stunning? Because at that point, I'm not entirely sure if I go for it. It's a consideration that I'm going to have to keep in mind. Okay, well, let's stun for a second. Right bumper, left bumper, murder. Because, oh, no, we do actually have another room to go through. Well, you could always actually just fight the enemies. For once. It's not like I do that often. So unless we, like, particularly die here, I think we'll be fine. It is a worry. Now, aha, I was wondering where he went. There's a bandit here. So it's pretty obvious that without my, like, super cheap combo, we do lose a lot of health. And I don't regret cheesing it that much here, because I really would like to see all there is to see in this game. Okay, let's just give up. Yep. Seriously. If I wasn't doing this, the supernova combo, we actually would probably be dead already. Either via Bombardier, probably via boss, come to think of it. No, actually Brahms probably would have been easier if I wasn't doing the stupid shitty method that I'm doing here. Because the thing with Brahms is he does a fair amount of damage, and that stun is actually really obnoxious, but the point of him is... it doesn't matter that much. We got so many health pickups along the way that it really doesn't matter if I take any damage from damage zones. As long as I, go down to the next floor without taking any. I'm just going to make sure. Can't pick it up. Okay, we want to go to the left. But yeah, the thing about Brahms is, if you're keeping your range, you could probably take him out without a whole lot of trouble, and since I only have 2 attacks that I'm not really even using, he's more threatening than normal. Okay, so I'm going to go with fire levels. That's going to boost their damage solidly. So, I'll see you guys on the next part, where I guess we'll make a final run of it. I'm feeling pretty confident about things here. All said and done. I mean, we might run into trouble, but I doubt it, considering we go invincible, double our damage, and then blow everything up. So anyway, see you guys in the next episode.